Hello friends, and welcome back into the CitrusTV studios for yet another edition of Beat the Bookie. I'm your host, Tyler Melito. If you've never seen me on the show before, I don't have the greatest of track records, but don't stop watching yet because today is the day. Fifth time is the charm. We're turning things around because I actually know what I'm talking about. That being the Masters. We're talking golf. Let's go. So excited. First-time patrons are back at the Masters in full force since, ironically enough, Tiger Woods won the 2019 tournament, and more on him in a moment, let's be clear. But projects to be a great weekend. Before we get to that, we have to talk about how Spencer Pearce did just 1 week ago. And actually, looking at it, he didn't do that bad. Just a shade under 10 bucks, 974. Kansas Jayhawks coming in super clutch. So how does that performance stack up for the rest of the year? Spencer in third place for the semester behind John Dales. And the big man in the clubhouse, Ben Schulman, 53 bucks. A few weeks ago. I said 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. There's some math, whatever. Nick Zelaya, I don't want to be with you, but it's Masters week, like I said. Let's have some fun. Round one leader, always something tough to pick. This is the bet I'm the least certain in, least confident in this week, but I'm going to go with Max Homa. In his career, has only made the cut in majors twice, missed the cut in his lone Masters appearance, but some things that worked in his favor include 9 of the last 10 winners of the entire tournament have posted 2 top 15 finishes in their 3 events prior to Augusta, and Homa has done just that, finishing T10 at the Genesis Invitational and T13 at the Players. My biggest concern is that Homa this season is 110th in the world in strokes gained around the green, which is why I don't see him being in contention late Sunday. But for the first round, I think it's definitely possible. $5 plus 5,500. There's a shot here, and he's also guaranteed on Twitter that he's making the cut. Speaking about making the cut, 2 picks I have. Let's start with a former champion in Patrick Reed. Reed is not coming into the Masters in good form, as in the year of 2022, in 8 events played, the 2018 champion has just 1 top 15 finish. That was way back in January. But with that said, though, Reed has made the cut in each of his last 4 Masters, including his win in 2018. He finished T36 in 2019, T10 in 2020, and T8 in 2021. So he knows how to play well on this course. So at minus 192, a $10 bet here is more than fair. Now for my other pick to make the cut. Another past champion. This is where I bring up Tiger Woods. He's back, the big cat, after 14 months following his near fatal car accident in February 2021. Now I know it's tempting to pick Tiger to finish top 40, top 30, even higher. I know Ethan Frank is he's biting at the bit to have this one, but I caution you with this. Yes, I know all the reports are that he's feeling really good and his game looks on par with how he was pre-injury. But the Masters is a different beast. And if things do start to go awry, which I hope they don't, I want to see Tiger in red on Sunday. I don't want to be kicking myself, though, for a bet that I made with my heart instead of with my brain. So I'll be rooting for Tiger in contention, like I mentioned on Sunday. But I'm going to keep it simple. $5 at plus 108. Plus money for Tiger to make the cut at Augusta. Come on. I'm going to take that one. If you want to parlay those 2 bets, both Reed and Woods to make the cut, plus 216 odds. Now for a straight matchup. Shout out to FanDuel for having a wide variety of bets. You really cannot go wrong and have endless options. But one category that catches my eye is the player matchup. Specifically, a matchup with the world #1 Scottie Scheffler. Scheffler has won 3 of the last 5 tournaments he has played in. He has a decent record in the Masters, T19 in 2020 and tied for 18th in 2021. So you would think that's who I'm going to take. Well, you would be wrong because I'm going with his opponent, one of his opponents, in this case, Brooks Koepka. Koepka, I think, has finally gotten the injury issues behind him and has played well in recent weeks, finishing tied for 12th at the Valspar and tied for 5th at the Dell Match Play. He also has a strong track record at Augusta. Missed the cut last year, but was dealing with those injuries as mentioned. But before that, T33 in 2015, T21 in 2016, T11 in 2017, tied for 2nd in 2019, and tied for 7th in 2020. Plus 120 to beat Scheffler for the tournament. $5 on Brooksy. Let's go. 2 more picks to finish in the top 20. First, I got Tony Finau, another guy who isn't playing well heading into Augusta, as in 2022, just 1 top 20 finish coming in the first week of January. But similar to Reed, he has had success at Augusta. 4 times playing the tournament, tied 10th in 2018, tied 5th in 2019, tied 38th in 2020. Remember, that was a November tournament, so different environment, and in T10 last year in 21. So he knows how to play well on this course, so I'm going to be confident he could bring it again this week. Plus 170 to finish top 20, $10 on that one. I love it. Another guy who I have my eyes on comes from Mexico, Abraham Ancer. You may be sensing a trend here. Guys who have played fairly well at Augusta National. Ancer, 2 appearances, tied 26th, tied 13th in his career. Ancer has been a very solid player around the greens, and with his irons especially, this is one I'm a little bit shakier on, given how he's played this season. Plus 230, we're going to put $5 on Abe Ancer, something that could really boom, but also could easily bust. Parlaying those two together would give you plus 791 odds. Moving over to the top 10 as I do a very slow turn. Looking at the guys who I think will finish in the top 10, these two are players, multi-time major champions, and have had recent success on tour. First, we have 2015 Masters champion Jordan Spieth, 3 major victories under his belt, including that win at Augusta. It seems all but certain he has overcome his golf struggles after a 3-year stretch. We saw him plummet in the world rankings in 8 appearances at the Masters. Spieth has 5, count them, 5 top 3 finishes, including a tied for third finish, last year. Clearly, he knows how to play well on this course, so at plus 175 to finish in the top 10, put $10 down on that one. We're hitting it. That is a virtual lock, I feel like. As for the second guy, it's Collin Morikawa, the hottest player on tour. Already 5 victories in 2 full seasons, including 2 majors, the 2020 PGA, 2021 Open Championship. Has only played Augusta twice, tied for 44th in 2020, tied for 18th last year. Morikawa is on a short list of players for the best iron player in the world. That will be crucial at Augusta. I feel like he will win at least 1 Masters in his career, just not this year, as he doesn't have the same experience as someone like a Spieth, someone like my winner pick, who we'll get to a little bit later on. But plus 175 to be in the top 10 as well. $5 on that one. You can parlay Spieth and Morikawa at plus 656 odds if you're feeling bold and love both of those guys. To the top 5, I only have 1 pick here, but that's Justin Thomas. Aside from getting a dissertation, according to John Rahm from Tiger Woods, on how to play this course, this is someone who I feel will come in close once again, but be unable to take home the green jacket. Thomas, unlike some of the other players I have mentioned, may not have had the most success at Augusta, with only 1 top 10 finish in 6 times playing. And that 1 top 10 came in 2020 in November, so a completely different course from what it is in April. His best finish in the April Masters, that was tied for 12th in 2019. But with that being said, Thomas has shown glimpses of being able to go low at majors in the past, and I think he is on the doorstep to taking home a Masters crown, just not this year. So plus 240 to finish top 5, $5 for JT. All right, next bet may be a little bit of a cop-out, so I won't wager, I guess, a whole lot, although this is my biggest bet of the day. But FanDuel basically giving away free money. If I could, I'd put all my money on it. That being John Rahm at minus 350 to be the top player from Spain. He's going up against 2017 champion Sergio Garcia and 2-time Masters champion Jose Maria Olazabal. For Olazabal, he is not the golfer he once was. Injuries have kind of derailed his career. A Ryder Cup hero, but really doesn't play much anymore. The Masters is his big event every year and has a lifetime exemption from winning the tournament. Garcia does give me some pause, but he has just 1 top 20 finish this season, coming back in November. And since winning the green jacket in 2017, Sergio has missed the cut each of the last 3 years he has played the tournament. So Rahm seems like a lock here. I'm going to put $20 on this one. That should be hammered because, as mentioned, it is essentially free money, barring a collapse from the world number 2. Oh yeah, did I mention Rahm has finished top 10 in his last 4 appearances at Augusta National? It's pretty good money right there. One bet I am fairly interested in is the top European player. Now, I know I just gave my love and my heart for John Rahm. He's the betting favorite in this category, but I'm not going to go that route. I'm going to go with a player who won the low amateur in 2019 in his first time playing the Masters, shooting 3 under for the tournament. That being Norwegian Viktor Hovland, a young player who is searching for that first major win. I don't think this is his tournament, but he has had moderate success in his career at Augusta National. 2021 was the first time Hovland played as a pro, finished tied for 21st. He is a much better player than he was a year ago. 11th this season in strokes gained off the tee, which will be crucial. You don't want to miss the fairway at Augusta. Also 3rd in strokes gained approach to the green, meaning he does not squander many chances when he is in the fairway. If Hovland is a guy you like, you can double down with him to finish top 10 or top 5. But as top European player on the leaderboard, plus 550, I'm going to put $10 on that one and net a nice $55. I mean, where can you go wrong there? Now, final bet of the show. My outright winner, the guy who I'm putting all my faith in, all my confidence in to get me out of the hole I've dug myself here on Beat the Bookie in 4 prior tries. Of all the non-winners in the past, Xander Schauffele has arguably had the most success of any player in the top 10 in the world. He is number 10 at Augusta. In 4 appearances, he has made the cut every time, finishing tied for 50th in 2018. Tied for 2nd in 2019, tied 17th in 2020, and tied for 3rd in 2021. In 21, he was in contention until the very end. He hit a ball in the water on 15. He easily could have won that tournament. Xander hasn't played the greatest, kind of inconsistent golf this season, but his game suits up perfectly for the Masters. 29th in par 5 scoring average, 11th in par 4 scoring average, and 5th in scrambling from 10 to 20 yards this season. 3 things that is shown to be needed to play well at Augusta National. So plus 240, or 2,400, excuse me. Throwing $10 on that one to empty out the bankroll. It is finally Xander's time. So to recap, first round leader Max Homa, my shakiest bet. Tiger Woods, plus 108. That number has gone up and down all throughout the last couple of days after he made his announcement. It's gotten into as low as minus 142. It's now at plus 108. We're going to put $5 on the big cat. Koepka as well to beat Scottie Scheffler for the tournament. That is something I'm really interested in. Jordan Spieth, top 10, plus 175. Remember, 5 top 3 finishes in his career at Augusta National. It seems all but a lock. Jon Rahm, definite lock, minus 350 to be the top player from Spain, $20 there. And then my winner pick, Xander Schauffele, plus 2,400. We're putting $10 down to win 240. This is finally going to be it. I get out of the hole I've dug myself in on Beat the Bookie. But that is all the time we have for you today on BTB. Make sure to follow CitrusTV Sports on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Check out our website at CitrusTV.com. Enjoy the Masters. It is the best weekend in golf, so I hope you all enjoy. Gamble smart. I'm Tyler Melito. For all of us here at Citrus TV, have a great rest of your day.